Welcome, everybody. My name's Maralee Burnett. I am your tarot reader, back with the messages for the big lunar eclipse week. So we have a big emotional week ahead, and I'm going to break it down for every sign. And you'll want to definitely go out and listen to my astro lesson later. So be sure to click on that subscribe button now. That way you'll get a notification as soon as I post new content, which of course is daily. So make sure that you're following me on all the socials as I post there. And most importantly, go out to my website, maraleeburnett.com. That's where I have all of my written content for you as well, where you can look at the monthly forecast for a couple of months ahead, including all the lunar events, the new moons, the eclipses. So definitely go out and read the March content. That way you'll get a real good picture of what to expect as it relates to the new moon solar eclipse and this full moon lunar eclipse, which in the US happens on the 14th. So let's just jump into it with a little bit of a reminder that a lunar eclipse is an emotional event. It is fated, and that means that we are being guided to our path by the universe, and we may have to let go of things in order to head on the path that is meant to be, whatever that is for each of us. But you might go back and look at the year 2006. That is the last time we had this eclipse sequence going on in the signs of Virgo, where this full moon lunar eclipse is, and in the sign of Pisces, where all of this other energy is going on. But back then, we did not have a Mercury retrograde, which starts immediately following this lunar eclipse, or a Venus retrograde, which is currently in process. So this is very unique and different. With that, let's get started with the sign of Aries. Aries, your message involves the King of Cups, which is somebody that you are emotionally connected with. It could be a water sign, which of course is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we are in some way concluding something that involves the heart. It could be a male figure in your life, something that needs emotional closure. Maybe this is somebody you were in a relationship with in the past, and now that relationship is coming to a close in some way. But remember, anything that we let go of, anyone we let go of, it's for a reason. So try not to be too concerned about the changes that are upcoming. Now, this could be somebody that you work with, somebody who's a part of your day to day life, because of the fact that that lunar eclipse is going to be happening in the sixth house of the work that you do. So it definitely feels from the pictures in this card as something that is moving away, but it also is something associated with the past, as I'm looking at the fish that are flying towards the past. So you'll have to keep me posted, but keep in mind the king carries the energy of the one. So whatever you are letting go of, it is allowing a new opportunity, something new for you to love. All right, keep me posted, Aries. Next, we have Taurus. All right, Taurus, you have the Devil card as your message for this full moon lunar eclipse. So you are letting go of unhealthy attachments in some way. And of course, this is a major arcana card. So this is something that you've been struggling with for so long now that it just seems like a part of you. But now you're ready to realize whatever this attachment is. Is it food? Is it a relationship? Is it insecurity? Whatever you're looking at letting go of, it is going to open tremendous opportunities up for you. So don't be afraid. Use your strong, bullheaded determination to let this unhealthy attachment go. And because this energy of 15 becomes the number 6, this opens a new door for you to something that you love. Generally, being loved, for instance, is a possibility. Finding that healthy relationship that replaces one that's become toxic, for instance. Of course, this is happening in your fifth house, which does rule your relationships that are romantic in nature in some ways. It can be an unhealthy attachment to a child or something to do with the topic of children. Also has things to do with our hobbies. So again, you're doing things that are not healthy for you. You're going to use this energy of this full moon to let them go. All right, Taurus, keep me posted. Next we have Gemini. All right, Geminis, you are dealing with the energy of the Five of Swords. So you have been misguided in some way. And the Five of Swords have caused you to be like fighting a fight that you cannot win. So now you're ready to walk away from whatever that situation was, and maybe you're ready to finally heal from it and open yourself up to new opportunities. Now, sometimes we get caught up in ego wars when we see that Five of Swords card. And so we think we are going to win a battle, but at the end of the day, there is nothing to be won. So, especially watch your words because swords have to do with the way that we communicate, and we ourselves can be very hurtful to other people. And that is not how you want to go out during a lunar eclipse. Now, this does happen in your fourth house of home and family, your ancestors. This can also have something to do with your physical body, right? Wherever you've been fighting a battle that you're not winning, that needs to come to an end now. So maybe there's some kind of an argument with the family. Well, that can change now because of the energy of the number 5. That invites in change in some way. So there can be a big event involving your family that causes you to break away from a toxic situation, but don't worry, it's meant to be, so let it go. Next, we have Cancer. All right, Cancer, you have another King card. Yours is the King of Pentacles. So this is perhaps a money man that you have in your life in some way, whether it's personal or business. But there can be a conversation at the time of this full moon that brings some kind of a relationship with this person to an end. Now, of course, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's financially well off, that is somebody who is financially stable, they are grounded. And so this person may be also an advisor that helps you move on in some way. Because the full moon happens in your third house, this could be some extended family member, somebody in your community, a community leader that has information for you that helps you, conclude a goal, end something that no longer serves you, and then you can move on and be ready for a new opportunity because, of course, the king carries the energy of the number 1, which invites something new. And it could be a new financial opportunity that comes in, but in order for that to happen, you have to end one that you're currently a part of, but it no longer serves you. It's holding you back. You know it's holding you back. You just have to rip that band-aid off and let it go. Next, we have Leos. Leos, you have the 9 of Cups, which is a beautiful card. So for you, this full moon lunar eclipse is providing you with some kind of a blessing, something about your wishes and dreams coming true. So this would suggest that that full moon lunar eclipse is releasing some kind of a block. It is showing you how to achieve your dreams, and it's literally bringing something that you've been dreaming about to fullness, to completion in a happy, blessed way. This could have something to do with money because of the fact that this happens in your second house. So it could, again, mean that you're letting go of a job that you've been stuck in for some time that, again, has been holding you back. You haven't been truly valued in the work that you've been doing. And so, as a result of this lunar eclipse, whatever's been blocking you from experiencing financial security, growth in the work that you do, is those blocks are being removed so that you can experience what it is that you wish and you dream and you desire. In the second house, again, it's the money we make, it's our self-worth, it is the things that we value in some way. And so, again, an eclipse can remove blocks to feeling worthy and that you deserve to get what you dream and desire. And definitely you do. And that number 9, again, like a full moon, is bringing something to completion and conclusion that speaks to your heart. All right, Leos, let me know. Next, we have Virgo. All right, Virgos, there is, of course, a lunar eclipse in your sign. So this is an important moment in your life where things can shift and change in really big ways and unexpected ways, right? That's what fate does for us. It changes things unexpectedly. And the planet Uranus is supporting the energy of this eclipse, and it's in a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, right? So it can bring sudden shifts and changes, especially to you. So your ruler is also stationing to go direct, Mercury, right after this. So there is something with this Seven of Wands that you have to take a stand for. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to defend your point of view. And any blocks to you being able to stand up for what you believe in, that's what this lunar eclipse is removing for you. And maybe in some strange, unexpected way. Maybe there's a Leo involved because of the imagery in the back of this card that inspires you and helps you pursue something that you're passionate about. Of course, this is your first house where this eclipse is happening. So this is, again, something about who you are, how you want to be seen by other people, that you can, shed what doesn't serve you. It's like the snake year that we're in, and shedding your skin and allowing yourself to be rebirthed and reborn. So, what were you doing in 2006, the last time we had this eclipse? Are you seeing common themes, patterns repeating? What do you not want to repeat? This is your opportunity. And the 7 energy says go within and get the answers that you seek, and then make those amazing changes. Up next, we have Libra. Wow, all the king cards are coming out. We have one left, but you, Libras, are seeing the King of Swords. So this event involves somebody who is a leader, somebody who is a good communicator, has great ideas, has solid advice. It's very pointed, it's very direct. It's not going to be a very emotional event. And there could be something involving this male figure in your life that's coming to an end. A goal that you hope to achieve that involves this person could come to be at the time of this lunar eclipse. Now, the 12th house is endings. A lunar eclipse is ending. So if you are in a situation with this person and you know who we're talking about, then something about the situation is about to change, about to come to fullness, come to completion. And the 12th house is about things that are hidden beneath the surface. It can be people who are far away from us, and maybe that far awayness is coming to an end, and the two of you will be reunited again. Just one of many possibilities. And of course, the king energy is a court card, carries the energy of the number 1. So whatever is coming to a conclusion, it is helping you start over again in some way with this person. All right? Keep me posted, Libras. Next, we have Scorpio. All right, Scorpios, you have the 4 of Pentacles. And so this is a time where financially you are restructuring in some way, and you're making sure that your financial situation has a really solid base. So what that lunar eclipse can do for you is remove any blocks to financial security, which is really helpful. It can also expose any weaknesses that you have in your finances. So you just want to tune in and obviously pay close attention to anything that is coming your way. But I like the figure of the swan. I like, of course, the starry sky and the dragonfly as signs of hope as far as your finances are concerned. Now, it could be a friend that helps you in some way financially because of the fact that this happens in your 11th house of friends and networking groups. So, work with your friends, listen to your intuition like you always do, but not the darkness and the scary part, right? Listen to that soft, hopeful voice. And that four will again help you create a new financial structure that may involve your friend groups. Next, we have Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you have a major arcana card, which is the Chariot. And so you are embarking on a period of time where success is yours. All you have to do is decide which path you want to go down. The Chariot can involve a vehicle. It could be making a choice of a new one. It could be taking a trip, but it's definitely about charging forward and being successful in some way. And that number 7 is your inner drive, right? What drives you to succeed. So it's a really good energy for you. And of course, it's happening in your 10th house of career. So you being blessed. The blocks to you succeeding are being removed at this time. So this is a good lunar eclipse event for you. If you want to go big as far as your career goes, you got to stop doing the things that are blocking your success. I know you will. Capricorn. All right, another wonderful major arcana card. And this is the number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. And when we see the Wheel of Fortune card, it's faded in that it is time for things to change. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor in some way. And of course, major arcana card means it's turning in your favor in a big way, where whatever it is that you are working on or working towards, all of a sudden the path to getting it is cleared for you in some way. Now, this is happening in your 9th house, which is the house of growth, expansion, spirituality. It could have something to do with foreign people, foreign places, foreign travel. It could even have something to do with education of some kind. This is higher education or a spiritual teacher or mentor who crosses your path. And maybe they are the one that presents you with this opportunity that suddenly changes the direction that you've currently been going. Of course, that number 10 is reduced to the number 1. So again, we have this theme of something concluding with this full moon lunar eclipse and then a new beginning being presented to you. Definitely take the offer. Next, we have Aquarius. Aquarius, this is a wonderful card. So the 10 of Pentacles, as this picture depicts, is a happy time in your life with home and family. It's a sense of financial security in some way. And with a lunar eclipse in your 8th house, there could be finances that come to you from other people. It could be family, money. So there could be some kind of an inheritance that comes to you. And maybe there's money that is from the family that you weren't aware even existed. And so somehow that's uncovered at this time, shown to you, and it gives you some financial stability in some way, which of course is amazing. So the 8th house is also about death and rebirth and transformation. And so the financial opportunity could totally change your current trajectory, which of course is what eclipses do. And again, the number 10 reduces to the number 1. So whatever this financial change is, it's starting you on a new path, and it's really good news. Keep me posted, Aquarius. And finally, we have Pisces. All right, Pisces. So this card, of course, is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is a painful time. And with this eclipse energy, the pain that you've been going through is coming to a close. Now, the eclipse can, of course, show us something that causes us pain, but we need to see it. It's not good to stay in the dark about whatever the situation is. It needs to come to the surface. Now, for some, because this happens in your seventh house, this could be the end of a marriage, a very serious relationship, a business partnership in some way. Number three, though, says that you're being protected. You are surrounded by creative, creator energy, and that is what will help you heal. So this isn't a time to stay stuck. It is a time to heal, to work through the pain that is coming up at this time. And maybe you're already in this situation. Maybe you're already in a relationship that's falling apart. But fortunately for you, that means now you see the way forward. And I always recommend channeling your energy into something like a creative project so that you're working through the emotions and not letting them stay stuck inside. All right. As usual, a very interesting mix of energy. And if you want a little help navigating through the eclipses, of course, you know where to find me. Definitely turn on these notifications so that you know when all my new content posts. And make sure you go back and listen to last week's, especially when you have any cards that are associated with love or money from this week's reading. You want to hear what the messages for the Venus retrograde were about last week as well. Lots going on, lots of changes in the month of March. So keep your head up, keep breathing, keep coming back and tuning in, and I'll check with you on the astro lesson and our card reading for next week. Take care, everybody.
And I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Go check out the astro lesson also on my YouTube channel to see the full week broken down day by day. Take care.